So I don't know if this pinch is going to work out the way Gen.G wants. And if they rotate, that's exactly the trap that T1 has set.
Paranoia set up the dash. They get ahead of that one, though. Not caught by it. Only Munchkin there in main as Isu tries to hold the line, but as he turns away, he ends up getting taken down. It's going to be trade out, though, as the Omens fall. Excurate able to find one with the Nano Swarm. The lurk from Lakia, though, absolutely gorgeous. Catches the timing on a Saya player. Recon Dart getting a decent reveal, spotting multiple players. Munchkin going to be dropped, and that's now the spike on the floor. Drop down off the top of Heaven. Meteor trying to hold this line, trying to keep himself alive. Needs to find one, but he cannot. Now it's all on Lakia. The headshot onto one, but cannot find the other. Carpe and Excurate will be left standing.
Going with buys across the board, including a Vandal. I mean, it's the absolute variety pack for sure.
3, 2, 1, go. Does get pushed off the angle. There's the entry, but able to stabilize it. Pass enough. Texture taken down. Rossi finding Munchkin, Excurate, Meteor. As Excurate will be able to find Lakia as well, and suddenly that does leave just Karen alive. 2 players tagged up. Would be able to potentially find those kills.
He's also just buying time for the extra comms. Ooh, Excurate actually going for the peak despite being so low.
Bolt peek out is the most at risk. Carpe the next most as tries to push up, but Excurate will just go ahead, spray across into the smoke, manages to find himself a 3rd elimination in the round. 3 now coming through. Texture gets himself on top of Gen. Excurate still just tucked away here in Hell. Takes a couple shots. Now they should know that he's going to be there, but no, still managing to swing out and catching him off guard. Texture gone. Munchkin will fall. The full flash connecting onto him, and he cannot stabilize at all off the back of that. Now it's suddenly just Meteor.
He's up for Gen.G.
Oh, just full flash.
That's just a confident peak right there. And this is one of the things that Data actually talked about when he was over on the analyst desk for that pregame interview.
Lined with gold here for T1 side. Smoke dissipating now on short. The swing in coming through. A little bit of damage going to be found there, but they do force them back. Texture trying to chase in, but just blinded up by the Paranoia. Ends up getting taken down. Plant can come through though. Munchkin that one down to the floor, but now Meteor going to creep his way forward, ends up getting caught, and that sends Lakia around to try to lurk his way up Cat.
Oh no.
Top flash game ready to come through. Karen trying to get in front of it. Does so, but cannot find any kills. Just a smattering of damage as Isu gets chipped away at down to 61. Munchkin now going to try to hold this with a Stinger at range. Does have a fragment to buy maybe a little bit more time, but with the door shut, the defuse held to half, and the push coming in. Let's see if it's going to be anything more than just a couple of kills. As the turn of the flash not going to happen. Rossi deja vu as he picks up a 3K out there in main. As T1 will get the defuse and move up 4-0 at the start of this match. Not surprising, but Isu changing it up a bit. Sets up for the smoke here to just completely cut off his main access, and now he's going to creep back over into wine.
Yeah, the drone first is so risky because Isu could just spray through that if he knows that he's in danger. They're not even going to check for
and
it!
He will strike! 2 quick kills. Yep, they completely ignore that position. Lakia falling as Rossi swings out from back Gen. And everything that Gen.G try is just getting absolutely swept aside.
I don't know what should get us around, and T1 is just ready for it every single time.
And, oh, the timing.
Oh,
Carpe
no.
spotting him out. He's able to find him. Meteor trying to be elusive.
Yeah,
Carpe
I mean,
will start swinging out. Advantage going to be there.
Oh,
But
no.
oh, my God, the whips!
Oh, no!
And that, I think, is a strong summary for how these first 5 rounds have looked. Angle holding. Flash finds him. Isu able to put Munchkin down. That is going to be resable. And Isu trying to go for a bit of a cheeky play. Does end up getting caught, meaning as they start bringing the spike forward, but this plant can come through unhindered.
They still have the Huntress here as well. This should be Gen.G's round, but Texture goes down. They don't have as much space as they originally planned.
They also just don't have the money, so they need as many players alive as they possibly can. The drop down, Rossi beating Lakia to the punch.
One suppressed.
As he will fall. It's 1 HP. Karen getting the headshot just for good measure. Quick drop down, an attempt at the flick. Saya player not able to come away with that elimination, but Carpe does find Karen. Meteor though trades it back, and now it's a 2v1. Saya with the op in hand, seeing what he can get done. Wants to try to hold this 1.5. Gets off of that fragment. It's quite a bit of damage, but now he's right back on it.
They don't know that half is done.
He's going to be holding for it. Meteor gets there with less than a half a second. Fury opened up. Carpe able to find the limb. Munchkin
to run fast. It would have just been the 0 point the Killjoy needs to avoid, so the positioning is good. Oh, what in the world is
Saya
this?
just coming away with the head.
To stay ahead, and we'll still get it back faster.
Isu going to be noted here, but I mean, you can see nobody really feeling confident enough to try to. We'll see it eventually. But for now, Carpe shifting position. Moves over, base of stairs, gets a decent amount of damage across there. Texture going to be taking down Karen. Noted as he tries to TP his way into boats. Texture is able to find that kill, but still at decent cost. Falls down to 20 health. Side player in the meantime still holding main, so it's just Texture in sight. Drone leading the charge, but shoulder will have been spotted. Still going for the peek.
What?
Goes for it again. Has the dash available. Munchkin's just out there in main. Feels like it's only a matter of time. It would be such a miraculous clutch for him. He has been able to deliver on it in the past. There's the first.
Dash about to end. He's not going to get the peak he wants.
Dash gone. They both cut down back ramp now. Creeping back forward, ready to double face. And there you go, Izu. Not going to fall. Weapons will be recovered. Taken down as Texture now wanting to try his luck. Says, well, I've got the Guardian, and he is able to put it to good use. A couple more taps through Carpe. Oh, I was going to say he's lucky to avoid the lineup, but he just manages to trade it right back. He only tapped once here as Karen desperately tries to open.
This is rough. I mean, sure, you don't have the numbers to pinch onto it either for Gen.G, but still going to lose one more.
Well, now it's very much confirmed as Karen does fall. Lakia trying to creep up from behind.
Carpe's got a timing.
Oh, the gun coming through. He's playing up close, tries to rush it down, and Lakia does manage to win out on that.
To stop for a little bit off of that 0 point, so they don't expect it.
Catches one. Now the 2v2. It's a recon, but he's thinking about even just going back across into B main once again. Izu now here on the site. Shots flying, swings out. Munchkin trying to clutch it. Izu swings in the boats. He gets taken down. Now it's all on Saya player. He's only got 40 HP, and he cannot get it done. Munchkin will be able to keep them in this one. Grabs the op. Knows he's not. Side bench. Saya holding. Swinging across, and oh my God. Oh. The adjustment is swift, and it is on point. Rossi thinking about swinging the angle. Does so. Takes it down, but oh, now. Util out in hand.
This site hold, it's mainly all up to Saya player. Izu's meant to just get one on a cheeky
kill. God. Well, push up into the corner. Lockdown does get invested. Lockdown able to find Izu. Saya player still holding forward, looking for a little bit more. Sees that gun barrel, wants him to peek out, and he does. Lakia taken down, but now they have to make their exit. Karen all on his lonesome in a 1v3. Lockdown clears the way for him a bit, but it just doesn't really have time to try to go for any extravagant,
Just don't drop soon enough.
Dropdown finds one, but Saya peeking into hell will find the other. 3 for him in the round.
Being tagged, even if there's no Jet, even if there's no Silva, you kind of imagine that you're okay to hold this default.
Well, now there's no ambiguity. There's the entry. One tap from Rossi onto Karen to shut him down. Munchkin trades it back a bit. Izu being tagged up, and oh, the drag across to find Lakia. That is disgusting. He does eventually fall. They keep things even up at 3-3. Fragment up the top side player, knowing that there's still going to be some players lurking here over at main.
Texture has no help, and he basically has to open things up again for his teammates.
Starting to push his way up. Drop down, it's going to be a very close angle, and he swings it right in. Saya player.
Yeah, they actually wait all the way to the end to make sure that they're stuck.
Player standing.
He's dead.
And Munchkin said, yeah, I mean, this is perfectly
no.
timed, and no, not like this.
Oh, dearie me.
Wow.
The stare down. And then finally the mercy shot in the scenes we were witnessing. Feels all the more unlikely. There's the entry though, and Texture able to start things off nicely. Does find the kill. Saya player considering pushing up past the smoke, and he does. Has the dash at the ready. Goal. Lakia starting to creep forward though. The drone will help force them back. Texture keeps his life for now. Up over the top, able to find one. Looks for that third kill. Can't quite find, but Saya player goes down. Lakia sniping in with the Hunter's Fury. Carpe is holding across, somehow drags it, gets the headshot on the Munchkin. That's baiting out this Hunter's Fury here from Carpe. They get rid of the util, but Texture unable to find the shot, and Execute suddenly looks to try to keep them in this one. Gets a decent amount of damage across, but cannot confirm the kill.
10 seconds left.
As it's all on, never mind. It's all on Carpe, but Meteor makes his presence felt there. At the 0 point, noting just about everybody there's. Oh, stray shots, but oh, the reveal. Ping catching him. A side player going to be taken down as Meteor does find an opening frag. Got a cross now, everybody. Heron is the first to arrive. Paranoia to try to slow them up. Spring out of the smoke, but nothing really going to be found there.
Not ready yet.
It rotates quick.
They're basically being matched here. Now they're excited to turn back over towards Tree. Couple kills going to be found as Munchkin cleans up 2. Texture getting it pieces. Rossi will be the last one to arrive. Swings up into Habit. Is able to find one with that frenzy. But Texture will go ahead and get the headshot as Gen.G will equalize pistol round. Texture working his way out. Doesn't manage to find side player. Doesn't have that staple Marshall in his own hands. Taken down by it. Lakia thinking about the swing, and Ooh, a little bit faster. Execute thought it was going to be a slow peek, but Lockett gets out in front. So headshot cannot be found.
There's always going to be util available to delay.
Okay, well Lockett
Spike down.
able to take one down with him, so Carpe gone. Weapon potentially recoverable, but as I say that, Meteor will just swing out from alley to clean up the rest. So Gen.G, back-to-back rounds here for the first time.
Just a standard clear here with a double peek. I mean, especially with the Bulldog peek out this early, you surely suspect the operator.
And
he'll
Extra
win.
does. He does indeed. Picked up though. Lockett gonna just make sure that can't go into the enemy hands. Munchkin trying to intercept, ends up falling down, and Charon just not realizing that they were just gonna be pushing forward into the site. Meteor considering trying to get underneath the door. Izu gives a little bit of spray. Just go ahead and confirm, check for that. As Meteor will put that Guardian to good use. Wallbang shots to go ahead and clear one out, but given that they have this operator that they want to carry over, not sure if they're realistically going to be able to try to play for this one, especially now that Execute is getting ready to have to jump on Meteor, and he does. Easy kills found, and Lockett, it's an easy decision. More damage dealt, just considering the lead that T1 have of themselves as they hit double digits now. Even if they do lose an extra player, lose an extra rifle.
Base, you're still contesting for B with the turret, so Min's the only one that you haven't really shaken up just yet.
Texture popping the dash, ready to swing, and is able to come away with a kill. Actually readjusts for Saya player.
Scanning ahead.
Either way, huge value going to be found as Recon will get the ping there onto Extra. Meteor wants to capitalize, and he does. Snappy with the Phantom headshots, finds that.
Gen.G, I love the push out with the Recon on B right after you get the kill because you didn't spit all 5, and now the Paranoia and counter.
They did get the spot onto one, but Munchkin swinging back out from Switch. Takes down Izu, who's just trying to get in on top of Charon.
To catch back up.
Revealing area.
So I like the patience. Okay. You know, get it out of the system when it...
Should be suspicious about that presence there at Wine. Fragment going to come down. Smokes are flying. Drone up over the top. Charon going to be noted. And he is just in such a poor position. Swing out from back. Gen.G player able to find the headshot. Takes him down. Spray up in towards heaven. Tries to find any connections, but Texture able to answer back. A hell of a lot of damage there onto the enemy Jet. Saya down to 18. Null command now going to be invested, however. It's Fragment. Bouncing up behind the box. Meteor still going to be flushed outside player. Able to find that headshot.
Saya so low. Just trying to make sure that he's not in a position that could usually be spammed.
Both he and Rossi avoiding this spray, but quite a bit. But Lakia eventually able to hound him down. Does find that headshot. A 3v3, but time ticking, dwindling here from Gen.G. Lakia now picked off. Swing around the side of Gen, and Rossi get it with a headshot. Puts Texture down, and given that Munchkin only has 7 HP, he's going to have to hightail.
It's on Gen.G as well, but everyone on T1 is so sharp today. I mean, these reactions are just near instant. So that they can over-rotate. I wonder if T1's going to punish this, because this might be Gen.G just defaulting into old habits right now.
Ping's coming down. They expect a player in this position. Turn for the flash. Munchkin able to find two. Cannot get the third. Rossi does put him down, but the man advantage is there for the side of Gen.G, but now taken away. And Saya gets the shot here on the Texture. Lakia lurking and Execute. Asleep at the wheel a little bit. Not prepared. Ends up falling with Saya. Keeps him in it. Finds himself a second elimination. There's Fury now coming through. The swing out of the smoke. Charon trying to find it. Lakia will be able to take down Rossi, and suddenly it's a 1v1. Lakia
30 seconds
hightailing it, getting his way all the way across through into Gelato. When does he cut the footsteps? It'll have to be soon. But look at Saya having the read, knowing, expecting, and delivering. A 4K from Saya player gets T1 up to map point.
Just an absolute drives the most. Even though weaponry doesn't look great. They'll even actually just fill the site early on. Not going, they don't want to get counter-read by T1 on the Flood retake.
Over the top, Texture thinking about it, goes for the jump. He's able to find one, but Saya able to snipe him out of the sky, so does go ahead and equalize that. A 1-for-1 exchange so far. Double stack, though, here on the entryway as Paranoia crashes across. Meteor not clipped by this. Found Lakia. The 0 point does not scout. TP to check, now TP down into the side, the pop flash, finding Meteor, but no one checking the right-hand side! Meteor able to gun down two, upshot point blank, Saya comes up with the goods there, Guardian spray cannot be steadied, as Charon does fall. Now it's all on Munchkin, still working his way across, arriving now into market. Gets a jump, Saya dead, null command now used, Izu. See if he can try to clutch this one out. keep them in the... Munchkin tries to keep them in this series.
Spike planted.
Plant through. Izu now spotted. Has to be wary. That Guardian
The
can
reposition.
wall bang through boats, but yeah, he's going to reposition the 0 point. However, not catching him. Tells Munchkin all that he needs to know. Sends a flash. Knows that he's here on the side. The headshot will come in. Kill found, up, recovered. Gen.G hold on by a thread.
Oh man, Munchkin, he's always still good for the clutch.
A lot of space. Is Charon just looking to get flush against the wall, the judge in hand. This is not something that Gen.G have been showing, so T1, do they have any expectation, any read for this? As he's waiting to swing, and there it is, they all line up. Judge collat, not something that you always see, but there it is. Rossi noted. Only gonna eat.
You have to consider, you have a lot of rounds up. So there's two ways to think about this, right? Just get the ults up, forget the next round, and move on.
One enemy remains.
1-2. Swift as ever, Munchkin
Was badass.
helps to deliver a flawless round here from Gen.G. It's such an advantage. Multiple attempts, multiple chances to stop this, but Isaiah swings out of top mid. He will get taken down. Texture snapping with the shot. Finds that opening elimination. It's Munchkin considering going for a spray over the top, but as he continues to swing out, Rossi strikes him down. Charon now trying to hold the line, trying to backpedal to Rossi just a little bit faster. Top shot from Texture, peels back some of the pressure as the flank is coming through, and then Carpe will play off that 50-50. Still found out front Meteor, the reveal in, now Excurate cut off away from the spike, and even though he's all on his lonesome, that will be the lockdown invested. Just
The turret to wash main. The only place he could be coming from is heaven with the door closed.
Creep across, Meteor just around the corner, and he's not ready for Lakia, up on top of the generator. Close, but
See if it brings the same magic here.
smoke going to be thrown in. There's the null command to start things off. Lakia, does he push up in front of this? Yes, he does. Swing out though, and he tucks back into the smoke and cuts off his own vision. He ends up falling down. Shots flying, Lakia and Meteor both taken out. Now Charon dead. Is this where it all comes to an end? It certainly is seeming like it as Izu finds 3. Texture now, last one standing. The fragment to hold him at bay. The op in hand would be a monstrous clutch, but it seems nigh impossible. TP now used. There's the first shot though. Finds one, picks up the Vandal. Spray across, just a hair off of finding Rossi. There's one over at main. Decent idea about the positioning here of the others, but this is so many angles to try to isolate and pick off. Block one, there's the counter swing out. Izu with the 4K will put him down. Gen.G, they get close, but not nearly close enough. 13-9, T1 will take it. Get ready for the pop flash, sends it out. Texture able to find that first kill. Talking about re-swinging as he does still have the dash available for a little bit of time, but then decides to just go ahead and back away. Dizzy up over the top. Munchkin not being spotted there, but now does reveal his position. Fragment's going to be sent in. Charon able to find 2. Texture getting himself his second. Now it's all on Excurate. Charon playing close. An easy target as he is down low on HP, and eventually Excurate.
You'll hear the cam.
Cage trigger.
Hasn't quite scanned for it just yet.
Spike planted.
There's the plant, there's the cam. Excurate playing away from it, so won't be able to spot him out. He's going to try to intercept. Texture draws out the weapon, expecting that he could be in this position.
No.
There's the first one. Meteor tagged as well. A headshot to be the difference maker here. Dart removed. Swing out, and Excurate is good for it.
You forget.
The 3K to clutch the pistol. T1 try to clear that out, but oh man, what a one tap. Meteor does put him down. Marshall
Right here.
not needing to be picked up as everybody else has a bit more. Here's that wingman cutting across, but can't quite intercept it, so plant will come through.
Spike planted.
T1 with 4 players. Now looking to defend this spike.
Yeah, we have is going to be triggered on the backside, so they have to start to watch for their flanks.
Oh, there's the reveal. Locked with that Marshall, able to find one. Izu gunning down the others with that Spectre in hand. Swing out from Munchkin had been noted. Ends up falling. Now it's all on Texture to see if he can deal some additional damage. And it's close, but not close enough to find the shot there while full blind. Rossi will find the 3 to intercept. Null command coming through. Cam gonna get shut down. TP forward. Lakia tucked away here. Inside of that smoke without Meteor. Gone. Lakia now on his lonesome.
Yeah, and a bit of a Overextension here from Out. You could have waited, but now it's a weaker retake for sure.
Oh my God. Rossi just spamming through the box, finds the kill. Side player just get taken down. Pop flash going to be sent. Carpe reinforcing Rossi's position, comes away with 2 weapons because now he has been spotted. The flood is coming. He gets swept up in it. As T1 drowned Gen.G here and now dissipated. Lakia turns his sights back, getting an idea of this and spots a bit more than he bargained for. Does get taken down. Fragment now finding some early damage here onto Karen as the pop flash gets ready to come through. Here, there's that approach. Does manage to find the second shot. Dashes across, does grab that Vandal. Rifle now in play as the Thrash goes on the hunt.
Tisha knows he's pinched.
Clears it. Paranoia coming down, sets up the cloud burst, trying to keep himself protected, and Texture somehow comes away with those 2 kills. Gives them now a man advantage, but weaponry still here in the hands of T1. Play the dive forward. Clear out coming in as Izu swings on the corner. They will be able to help rescue the round.
The targeting market. They targeted top mid earlier. Really using the map wide, but Meteor is only good for 1.
Let's find the 1. At least is able to equalize the count as much. What is that? The quick 3K looking for the 4. He puts Extra down to 30. As he once again comes alive when the team most certainly needs it. What? Oh. So they decide to go ahead and pull the trigger on that one in this round. So there's the flash. First shot sent out. They do interrupt that one. The timing as knives come here from Texture. He's able to find Rossi. Looks for a little bit more. Meteor takes down the enemy Raze. Pink's coming through. Meteor getting caught there as Texture still within his own hands trying to close it out. Cannot. As Izu and Execute will be left standing. They will once again deny Gen.G
market that they have to worry about. Makes things a lot easier despite the flying jet. And now it's a fast hit Munchkin.
Oh, great.
Does he do it again?
Finds one, jump in the corner. He does manage to draw down fast enough to find Rossi. Extra, however, replies with 2 kills of his own. Munchkin, Lakia, both going to be taken down. Just waits, playing patiently. There's the reveal. Karon noted. It's still able to find 1 before falling. And on the angle, Texture, trying to go for something a little bit cheekier, and just ends up falling the double face around the corner as Meteor will get picked off. Feeling good about their odds right now. Texture thinking about going to the peak, does so, finds the punish there. On to Rossi, as Carpe gets a bit of damage. That smoke there to cut off Boba as flashback entry. Not checking that left-hand side. Side player, an easy target. Gets taken down, Extra dead as well, but now Carpe looks to break over the side a bit, but Meteor will be able to say no. Finds the last 2 players. Gen.G will get themselves, no, not really even any found. Looked like he had the lineup, but just can't quite get those connections. Texture, however, will make that shot connect on the Saya player as, well, he does fall. The rest of the team are able to just go ahead and mow them down as they try to push out here onto the site.
As long as they don't make that same mistake, which is trying to fill it with 1 or 2 people again, they should be okay.
There's Fury from Lakia to try to intercept here and slow things up. Meteor able to find Execute. Mural Theft now invested. There's the reveal. Izu going to be noted up on top of the box. Meteor creeps in, avoids that paranoia. Just stays tucked behind the boxes. Swing out. Rossi not ready for this position. Very radiant. Meteor comes away with the kills. The cleanup off the back of that will be swift. Flawless here from Gen.G.
Really read with that drone.
Shock start to clear it out. Texture now playing forward. Dizzy sent, no command used. Shot goes in. Rossi going to be put down on the floor. Lakia finding 1, now going to be blinded up by the paranoia. Tries to back pedal. The res comes through, but Texture managing to find Izu. Can't quite set the aim to find another. Kills found, but suddenly, as the dust settles, it is just Execute left standing versus 3. Gen.G wants to try to take away the value from those timeouts, and they have. And are now within touching distance, 5 to 6. As they look to have
shut it down nice and early.
Again, here's that mid-presence. Something that they haven't necessarily been noting on the side of T1. And now they are feeling it as they're caught with util in hand. The read completely wrong. Gen.G strike, and they strike swiftly. Carpe now, last man standing, and he won't be able to find a single kill. A flawless round to end out what was a flawless pulled back around the corner, however, not going to be spotted as Texture takes some very far forward presence. He's trying to hold the door there at Market. Is going to be taken down. A Saya player is able to pick up 2 before falling to Lakia's hand, but the Meteor intercepting Rossi as he tries to get out to safety.
Yeah, Meteor coming in quietly through main allows him to still hold on to the site, so they don't have to worry about that right side by Boba. Will actually clean it
up there on Lakia and Texture. Cleared on the wingman does make this a hell of a lot more difficult for the defenders. Dizzy sent cleared, swing in Extra, eating quite a bit of damage. Texture finds the headshot. Carpe finding 1. He's running out of time. 5 bullets left here in the mag. So he waits to see if anyone's going to come peek him first and foremost. He knows the round is over. Wants to try to take somebody down, try to get some ult charge, but Lakia will say no. We'll just go ahead and slowly drift back. Meteor, though, all the way forward, but it's 3 players getting ready to swing here into that defender spawn, but he still comes up with 2, and all he's giving over is a ghost.
The most ideal scenario, Munchkin, that Guardian, always true.
Excurate now, spotted, forced away. He's just trying to get in a position to die to the spike, going to prove to be difficult. Lakia will get dropped, but those are just the pistol members taken down now on the side of Gen.G. This is where damage, real damage could be dealt if they're able to get rid of some of these rifles, but as Karen does fall down to 20, he still will remain standing as Gen.G close out the this. Paranoia at the ready, but it's waiting for any kind of information, any kind of noise that gets made.
Yeah, and the no noise is so good from Gen.G. They don't want to take the risk of someone popping out of that smoke. They're now already in position to catch it off guard.
Side player, depending on his approach, might actually be able to get the interception there onto Meteor as he creeps his way up the mid. In the meantime, though, Izu able to find Texture. Takes one down, Fragment, does clear out Execute, but Carpe finds Lakia. Things look a little bit decent for him, but Karen! The man's full blind! He's backpedaling with a Bulldog, and he just guns down 2!
And now he's got backup. They're all around the site. Izu finally clears it, but I don't know. Oh!
Saya getting that catch. Leaves it now to Munchkin, but he's been the clutch king for the team. The hold coming through, and Munchkin says, I'm an excellent fisherman. I'm going to get you out of that smoke. Takes him down, and Gen.G.
Just 5 shirts on the other side. However, Showstopper online, so if T1 are able to get a numbers advantage, we'll put it past him.
Excurate trying to creep forward, does end up falling, and that's going to draw an immense amount of attention here. Everybody from T1 now starting to shift, but so too is T1. Spike is being brought back across. Excurate gets himself into a deep position, but then does fall, and that says, okay, nope, shift the Spike right back over to A. Meteor's in deep enough, clears the way. The weapon can be recovered.
Or the Texture. There is only one of them. But overall, I mean, sure, you give a weapon over, but Gen.G, they were playing for absolute guarantee that they could get the Spike down and still have a numbers advantage.
Izu, kind of anticipating it would seem, but so too is Lakia.
Bunch of Fury online now.
Finds it. Rossi does get Meteor. Push up, though. Munchkin striking down one, striking down the other. Just been so quick and clean with these headshots here throughout the series. Let's see the cam set up there from Execute, because it seems like Meteor getting into position, not spotted. Snell command now coming through. Dark to try to quick clear on the corner. Texture being elusive, not giving line of sight over despite the pings. Meteor now approaching in from market, strikes when Cyan least suspects it. Neural theft now sent. Everybody going to be spotted, and Meteor just looks to reposition, gets himself the hell out of market. Hunter's Fury now coming through, swing onto the corner. Rossi going to be taken down. Fury's still going to cross. Izu taken out before the TP can come through. Quick toggle on the cam. Swing onto the corner. Meteor trying to clear out Carpe. Drag across. Carpe's going to be a little bit snappier there, but as soon as I say that, the last 2 players from T1 will fall. Trying to lead the way. Saya just sat within the smoke now. Spotted. Does look to reposition, just wrapping back around over in towards mid. Excurate with a fantastic headshot, though. Does take down Texture. The neural theft now being sent out. Things revealed. Thrash coming through. Excurate snappy with it. Finds himself another shot as the Tane comes in. Munchkin able to find one. A Showstopper into the corner. Will take him out. And now it is all on Meteor. Previously noted over in mid. Wraps around now into B main. In a 1v4. I believe the noise was just made there as he did jump. Swing around into the back. Does find the first. Can he do what Mind Freak has done before him in this very same position? Seems like the answer is going to be no. Thrash once again going to be sent. 9 seconds now left. As Meteor says, well, at least I could try to play to take some weapons out of your hands, I suppose. He won't even be able to do that. Sion will find it. It's going to be a thrifty for T1 to break this monster. Working his way forward. So there's the swing out. Sion player getting the angle, getting the kill. Texture taken down. Null command invested here. As Rossi just looks to stave them off, and that will reroute Gen.G for now.
Oh, the positioning is a little too good for Excurate. Yeah, that's hard to read for Meteor. Got the trips to work off of. One gets cleared.
The other one's over in market, and there's no approach from Gen.G on that side. Not spotting much there. Excurate does manage to find Lakia before getting taken down. So overall, still not too bad here for T1, given the man advantage. 4-2.
Is Karon considering going all the way around, because that would be an absolute curveball if
Here's
Munchkin
the
can stay
footsteps.
alive.
There's Izu. And he's going to get caught.
Player standing.
Hands down, but Carpe counter swing into market. Does manage to find him over in mid. Now Munchkin. The 1v3 as the wingman leads the charge. Gets cleared out to confirm his position over in main. One flash, a fragment available here from Rossi. The paint shields as well. They can just split the difference. They need the Mosh being invested here. He still holds his ground. Baits out the op shot. Pop flash coming through. Pulls back off the angle, but the punish not going to be found. Now the fragment in, but not deep enough. But as he tries to get himself an angle, Rossi will be able to find the headshot. Narrow margins, but T1, they hold. But a lot of space taken here. That smoke, not catching Saya, but he splits the difference between Munchkin and Texture. Kill not yet found, and the op noted. Carpe pulling back away. Space has to be given up. It's about to be 5v5. The attempted retake here from T1, trying to deny Gen.G from getting themselves up to match point. The null command starts things off from Munchkin.
Tripwire destroyed.
They have to just charge through.
Carpe puts Munchkin down. Spamming across, finds one, but Meteor holding here at elbow.
Ultimate is ready.
Strikes down to Izu. Looks for a little bit more, and it finds it. Gives him an advantage here as Lakia catches Saya player.
Right here.
Unawares on the approach. Recon at the ready. The Dizzy over the top. The defuse being started. Texture dashing his way in, trying to catch some with Util in hand, and he will. Texture gives his life, but Karen to find the 2K on the back end. Over towards mid.
Now, this is a very stressful position for Execute because he's trying to hold on to Bobo, but he has to worry about Market as well.
And he needs to come away with a kill to try to get this neural theft out. That's the big thing, but he has to wait for the rest of the squad. Lakia watching behind. Cypher Cam as well as a trap wire there to play off of as well.
Yeah, they're very forward too, so Lakia should have an advantage.
4 point spots one. Dizzy over the top. Meteor in the meantime able to find Execute. The neural theft not going to be coming into play here in this round. The rest of T1 now needing to try to clutch us out. Lakia pulls back. There's a reveal. Swings out. Carpe strikes him down. Evens the odds as Izu strikes at Market. Even in a 3v3. Full flash there on a Munchkin. Tucks back into the corner, but as he repeaks, finds side player stranded and all alone. Carpe and Rossi now the last one standing. Now it's just Carpe, the former IGL. He cannot get it done. 3 members left standing. 13-8. Gen.G reply with a map win of their own. Coming up, shock dart at the ready from Lakia, waiting. See if he hears anything, but Karon already able to find a first kill. I think just spraying through the wall, comes up with one. Reveal does come down off the ping. Izu able to find Meteor there at back sight. As they will go ahead and flush out the rest of the players here from Gen.G. Munchkin and Texture now making their way across. A couple players low here on the side of T1. They could even up the odds pretty quickly, but a lot of angles to try to check.
Yeah, the positions are so far forward for T1. It's going to be hard, but Texture starts with 2.
Okay. Texture cleaning up the low HP members. The dash across is not ready for Carpe there. Back pyramid. Takes him down. Wall coming in. Munchkin well aware of Execute's position, but looks like they're still going to be suspicious about this. Karon sets up that wall. Pushes forward. Does get a decent amount of damage across, and Lakia is able to play off the back of that, finding a kill. Texture. Sheriff in hand, getting down one, can't quite reset the aim to try to find the second, but now Lakia puts down Execute. Wide swing coming through Rossi, finally able to find the shot. Side player striking in from behind, makes his presence known. Meteor gone, it's all on Munchkin, who's now approaching, making his way
30 seconds
up
left.
through shop.
Spike planted.
Play quiet, trying to see if he can find any weapons. Does spot it out, and for now, Rossi, eyes on it. He might have caught a glimpse, and yes he has. Catches a headshot as well. 3K for Rossi as T1 will move up 2 to share. In the meantime, jumping around on it. That's the gun barrel spotted. Rossi, in the position of 1. Makes some noise. Swing out, the headshot found.
And he expects to lurk as well. Now, he's going to be wrong on the rotation timing, but wonder if that internal clock is working for Rossi today.
Poison's off.
Now, he's suspicious about Shop. Tap on the spike. The creep around the back. The stabilized aim. Munchkin barely done for Gen.G. Multiple sheriffs here in place. Texture has to back away. Blade Storm at the ready, but it's going to be noted. Spotted here at the dash forward. Tries to go for the right click, but side player finds the headshot. As he's just sat on top of Karon. Going to ping him out. Lakia will be good for 1. Side player taken down by the Ghost. Lakia does get pinged here on the back end. Drone up over the top, trying to see what he can spot. Meteor finding 2. Back to back. Now triple sheriff shots. Taking him down. Rossi eating damage off the shock dart. Now he needs to work wonders. Munchkin, this time around, a little bit snappier with it, puts him down, and Gen.G somehow. I'm wary about this approach here in the mid. Rossi is just on the opposite side of the wall, but Excurrent gonna recreate some of that magic. This time with the Guardian, comes up with 2. Huge reckoning now invested over on the site. Nothing being noted. Rossi in such a ratty position, comes up with 2, and Munchkin got the other 3. They could approach from every single angle. It's constantly sussing around, but now spotted. He's able to find 1.
Oh my!
But cannot get the ace clutch. Rossi will once again pick up a 3.
With that, the op can now hold on to A main solid. See if T1 has to read on that.
Double approach, snappy on the first. Does he expect the second? Sets up for the clone. Swing in, and Saya player ignoring that. Gets the headshot to take down Meteor and bring it back to a 4v4. Texture on a decently deep line over there by Shop. Not spawning much of anything is Izu. Being noted here just outside of Nest, but Munchkin able to find the elimination. Lakia crept over here, half wall, flash going across. He does catch the brunt of that one, now has to backpedal. Percent will get a nasty bit of damage there onto Carpe. Chunking him out
Pretty late. Time already not on their side for Gen.G.
Scanning ahead.
Wants to get the reveal on him, yep. Catches it off timing there for Izu to react. Ends up taking him down. 5 bullets, tries to play into that one. Saya player strikes him down, finds another as Karen.
Operator. Off of that Hunter's Fury, you plant the op, but because of the duel and elbow, suddenly Texture's not safe from mid.
Invested Saya, looking for the opportunity, finds it, does manage to take down Meteor. Munchkin claims Excurrent, op shot coming through, but Saya, he doesn't turn his attention back over towards main. Munchkin's just able to take him down for free. Reveal does come in, but Munchkin pulls back around the pillar, and Carpe will fall. Gen.G, they only lose 1 player. The timeout works, a treat. Similar looks here from T1, working their way forward, taking some space here in mid.
Same conditioning with that high tide as well, but this time it's going to be a lot faster. A death ball through main.
Drone coming up over the top, clear out as Munchkin trying to get the tracking there, but Saya landing on top of him, finds that elimination. Meteor now in a bad spot. Can try to pop the mask, but no, decides to swing back in, challenge the fight. Does manage to find Izu, but the man advantage still there for T1, and now it's a weapon recovered as well for Saya player, so isn't just playing with the knives. Still has them drawn out though as he looks to go aggressive. Headshots instantly bounce, he looks for that 4th, but can't quite make it happen. That leaves Texture, however, all on his lonesome now, with the pit invested. Not in hand, that shot narrowly.
The round win. You're keeping the lead as much as you would like, obviously, on the attacking side on Breeze. And I love it, right? They use the same conditioning right after, 2 rounds in a row after the timeout, and they'll get value off of it. So it's not an immediate...
Again, looking to maybe push forward. And it's just going to be an orb take. That's online, but Rossi trying to make his exit, and Texture pushes just deep enough.
The idea was good from T1. So they've been able to successfully avoid this operator. And they go for the orb, but you have the gate crash out. That allows them to check if the op's on A.
Flash used, flash sent, but Lakia avoiding it. Managing to find 1. Op shot connects there on the carpet, takes him low, but Saya swinging back out and spots another. Meteor now cleaned up from behind Saya. Doing everything here to try to keep his team in the round.
You have to go for it.
Right back around here to the half wall. Swing out, Saya player instantly gets the headshot. A 4K for him.
So they're relying a lot on Rossi to be able to also confirm how many members there are.
Start now, going out. Does get cleared a little bit late though. Karon does get pinged. Izu, similarly though, his Texture staying, lingering. Now stuck within the cone. Dashes forward to interrupt. Locky with that shock dart manages to find the kill. Play now. Be stuck to here. Dart not finding the elimination. Now they have to try to fight their way in for the win. Quick pump there from Meteor, finds the shot to the Marshall, and my God, have they done it again. It's all down to Saya player to try to clutch this one out. Swing onto the corner, looks for the first, can't quite confirm the kill. Wrap around the back, Lakia dead. Classic of the right click, gets the job done. Saya clutches, denying another thrifty away from Gen.G as T1 continue to stretch Fury out from both sides here as Karon into the smoke. Doesn't get the flash. What he was looking for is trying to find that elimination. Texture unable to align the knives. Saya player takes his head off, but Izu going to be traded out. The ping, however, coming through means that Karon is isolated and dead. An easy cleanup for Rossi. It's Gen.G now in a dire situation. Just Lakia and Munchkin now. Just Lakia in a 1v3.
You got to play with the facts if you're on the stage as Gen.G right now.
Smile on Excurrent's face there. And up to the side, entry coming through there from the duelists. Nine, Saya already able to find one texture with that all power. Puts down Izu, Carpe, Excrit, both caught off guard. Munchkin just lurking forward. Picks him off within the smoke. Saya, however, turns his sights to Arches. Lakia dead, dashes in the backside. Rossi looking to try to pinch, but Karan arrives back up. Munchkin looks to try to lurk his way back into the site, and he has done so successfully. Now arriving, and will just be count on him. The swift little... Texture similarly, though. Sheriff in hand. Excrit over by half wall. There's the dash forward. Get themselves into the site. Already 3 players here, though, very quickly from T1.
Oh, and Karon's ready for it.
We've sent yet. Here's this. Takes him down.
No.
And that's going to be the Sheriff now on the floor. Excrit, however, does manage to find Meteor. Texture watching. See if somebody comes up over the top of the wall, but here's the footsteps. Excrit dead. Gets a line up there onto the chest shot. Cannot find the Elim as Lakia. Oh, a classic setup. Okay, well, needs to clear that first, but they know exactly what's happening. Side player, however, finding Munchkin. Dart being sent. Both of them lobbed in, but actually kind of whiffing on the mark there. Karan, however, now arriving.
Oh!
Guns him down through a tunnel. A 4K.
So now the global presence of the Euro and the Astra give you immensely more value on the potential lurks, while Texture is still sharp with the shot as well. Enemy Marshal down.
Izu saying, surely I can't die. It's Sands again, and he wants his Sheriff back.
Oh no!
Forces him out of that astral form, but cannot confirm the kill. Just a classic at range. We're going to be a bit difficult. Up over the top, though. Excrit trying to find that second shot. Does put Munchkin down low on HP.
30 seconds left.
So a little bit more, though, is unscoped. Texture eventually does manage to find his mark. Rossi gets cleaned up. Shock dart, though, from Carpe, finding one, evening up the odds. The Sheriff in a classic versus the 2 Marshals here of Gen.G. Already decent damage dealt by T1. So they look to try to win the round, get themselves up to 9.
Timer's good from Texture.
Stock statuesque here for the moment. Izu turning his sights over in towards main. Now back here towards Pyramid. Lakia pulling away for a brief little moment.
One enemy
Jiggles
remaining.
out. Texture cleans up one. Swing on the corner. Izu gets a headshot. Sends it
Oh,
out.
Izu!
Oh boy, he says this was mine all along. A 3K as he's finally able to put that Sheriff to work. And that is going to be them stealing. Oh.
Now Gen.G trying to make sure they don't get traded. Going in as a death ball, and you see them all covering each other's backs.
Cuss connecting. Rossi trying to take tucked away. Izu going to be taken down, though, as Meteor finds the opening kill here on the side. It's just going to be a clean sweep here from Gen.G. Everybody just getting spotted, not given the opportunity to reply whatsoever. You know, the cash, as bad as it is, Carpe and Excrit robbing the previous round. Puts Gen.G right back into it. So now 6 to 9.
Out as well. I mean, this is a lot of util drawn out already, and then Munchkin gets to kill long range. Hall's opened up.
Just peeks in, finds it. Another key advantage here for Gen.G.
Very, very high.
Waiting now, Izu. Oh, spotting this out, tracking it. Think onto that now. Going to be pinged out. Sends out the clone. Does manage to find Texture, but again, similarly, the rest of the team starting to fall apart.
Take flight.
As Rossi gets picked off.
planted.
Excurate now arriving, but noted by the dart. Once again, this could be he and Carpe. No noise made quite just yet. Ping down. Do they suspect behind the box? It's like, well, they don't have to suspect a thing. They'll just find him. Headshot there. Meteor takes down Excurate. Just Carpe holding onto his weapon.
Making sure they don't get caught by this dimensional drift.
Spotting them both out here at backside. Clone sent. Pink gets the reveal onto Rossi, and Meteor able to strike. Sends out another flash. The follow-up, just trying to hold that second player at bay. Swing onto the corner. Carpe going to be good to shut down. Shuts down another as Texture also falls.
Down A.
It's going to be revealed here as Lakia pushes up with a spike. Yep. Lost at back Pyramid. Wall's now coming up. Saya player going to be caught. Aran able to come up with yet another successful lurk, but this is now Munchkin, and he leapt on their lonesome versus 3. Drone leading the way. Munchkin desperately trying to escape. He does not, but Karan with that responding fire manages to catch a stray there onto Carpe. But in such a poor position, what does Karan decide to do? 10-10-10 across the board here on his scoreline. Yeah, Izu had been noted. Now they have their sights turned over towards here for a brief little moment at least.
His teammates are pinging it for him.
Excurate, oh, swings out and Karan right as he looks away. Just not quite noticing those few.
But the backup just not fast enough as they got held up through that toxic screen.
Flash sign, Izu Here,
everything.
swing onto the corner, Texture. Third time's a charm, able to find the reset as Izu does get picked off. He can be recovered, but Sion player able to put him down. Solid opening kills, Cosmic Divide is committed. Now they're rerouting, looking to work their way back across over towards A. T1 getting a sense of this, Execute in position, perhaps for a punish. And yes, finds the first. Karen's going to be taking down the Cove. Sent now, ult invested, reckoning out. Try and disrupt them here on this plant. Meantime, Munchkin still out in mid. Trying to go for this lurk. Execute, he cleans up the site. He's so low, but now Munchkin doesn't know what to do. Can't stabilize the aim. Rossi catches the timing as Execute catches absolutely everyone. Leaves the defuse for his teammates. There's four members left standing. T1 move up this.
Yeah, even if they go by, though, that A site is relatively empty. Harpy's just looking to survive. He's got the Hunter's Fury.
Here's the wall set up. Creep up the rope. And what is that shot from Munchkin? Snaps on, takes him down.
Welcome to
As that is borderline miraculous. Pit now invested. It's Gen.G go for the plant. Carpe pulling away, not getting revealed, just trying to spray through, trying to find any straight connections he can get. He does get whittled down to 50, however. Side.
There's still the lurk as well. Lots to worry about.
You're picked off. Izu able to find one off screen. Saya player watching, turns his back away, works his way through the double doors. Riveting out, pushing their way up onto the site as there's the pull in, trying to get him into the sink bite. Wall does fall though. Munchkin able to find one. Karen going to be noted there. In tunnels, Texture goes dashing forward. Side player finds a headshot.
No, he's holding it.
It's being held. They can't interrupt it, can they? No, they cannot. T1. They just hold for it. The util, the Hunter's Fury, it is.
I mean, Gen.G doesn't have any map control, quite frankly. So the one guy they saw, they have to eliminate him.
Considering it, but no, Lakia just goes walking forward, taking down. Texture able to open things up a little bit over towards A as he does find Izu. Side player now.
Munchkin
stuck here in window. Yep, just has to abandon the poison orb. Jumps back.
And they suspect it though. With the pit, this is the only option, the pinch in, because B is absolutely clear. 20 seconds, execute it. Spine time.
Get out, but final shot sent. It hits its mark. Push up into the Cove. Spike now. Stranded. Munchkin and Charon. Everything to do with no time to get it done. Execute drifts away. Out into the open. The kill found, but Spike on the floor. The plant not coming in. It's all over. Munchkin can do nothing but watch the time dwindle down. 13-7. T1 take down Gen.G.